It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Y'all get up in here. Hold on, let me fix my chair. Y'all get up in here. I'm on early because Saint gotta go get his shots today. You know, in Georgia, they make you go bring the dog every year to get rabies shots. And I was telling my man yesterday, I said, when they started making dogs get shots, because we grew up with pit bulls, Rottweilers, Dobermans. Girl, my mama ain't ever bring them dogs to get no rabies and all of that every year. Girl, we ain't do all of that. And they lived outside. These new dogs is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I just thought about it. We grew up with dogs my whole life. And I don't never remember my mama every year saying, oh, we got to bring the dog to the vet to go get his rabies and all that. You know what I'm saying? And them dogs lived healthy lives. They either got, the only way they got up out of here and went home to glory was either through hit by a car or old age. They live healthy lives. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might see Saint, they might be pumping you up with that bull. Fat. We got to go check them, Mo. Yeah, anyways. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Hey, Mo. Good morning, y'all. Get up in here, like the video. We got a few things to discuss, okay? Girl, my badges review got them in a chokehold over at the dollhouse, huh? Nevertheless, we got some things to discuss. Tesla, the self-driving car, done self-drove itself into a crash. We're gonna get into that. Tesehki has responded in regards to Junior. Illuminati. Come here, Saint. Get your it. Get out of there. Go lay down. Because I don't like when I can't see you. And who else I got on here? We're gonna talk about genealogy. Shout out to everybody who's been hitting me up in the back and the emails and all that behind the genealogy stuff. We're gonna talk about that. And we got a couple of other things to discuss. You guys like the video. Let's get right into it. I don't want to waste much time, okay? So we're going to start with the Tesla thing. You guys, I've spoken on this channel on many occasions about the self-driving vehicles. I've even talked about how basically y'all seen that movie. What's the name of that movie? The ones Obama and them did. And I spoke about how basically in the movie, one of the ways of warfare that the enemy was using was taking them self-driving Teslas and driving them into stuff. I told y'all that. I showed y'all that. Y'all remember that? I said all them cars that's worked by computers or whatever, I said they scary. I said I don't want one. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So I wanted to show y'all this Tesla just drove into a cop car, right? And it was on the self-driving mode. Now let me say this before we get into this. My best friend got a brand new a BMW, and I remember one day she was on the road on FaceTime with me, and her whole car lit up red on the inside, and it was trying to hit the brakes because it thought that something was on the side or in front of it or whatever the case may be. And girl, I was scared. I said, shoot, ain't no way. Okay. But that's what we dealing with. And everybody, listen, they use convenience to trick us, right? They use convenience to trick us so that we can just be like, oh, yeah. It works for convenience. But it has another meaning and use behind it. Let's say that. So good morning, y'all. Getting here, like the video. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank y'all for pulling up. Let's get into this Tesla driving into this police call, girl. Look at it. You think the police was running because he saw the call coming? Look. Look at the police running. Look at he running. Girl. And look at the people. Look at this girl said. Tesla wants you to keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road during auto steer. The driver will be charged. Mr. Carter to you, or whatever this man's name is. It don't listen. If it's on self-drive mode, I never had one. Somebody drop down in the comments. You help me out. When it's on self-drive mode, like, can you steer it even when it's self-driving, or do you have to turn the mode off? Or like, somebody help me out. Who got one? Whoever drove a self-driving car? Because what's the point in having it on self-drive mode if you're gonna be driving it too? Look, at the end of the day, it's up to the driver to ensure they are driving safely. Why are we not putting the onus on the person who made the car and they keep malfunctioning? Because let me tell y'all something. On no cap, and my best friend didn't even have her car on self-drive mode. She just had, she got the features on there. If something go down, go ahead and it'll do the work for you, tight tees. And she wasn't on self-drive mode. She was driving. And when she drove, I'm on the FaceTime with the girl. The whole car, the whole inside of the car lit up red, and it was about to hit the brakes. It was about to hit the brakes. No, it did hit the brakes because it thought something was either coming up behind her or something in front of her. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, And she was like, girl, she was terrified. I said, girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't want it. I don't care how fire the car is. I don't want it. I don't want it. Y'all could act crazy if y'all want. Y'all can act crazy if y'all want. I'm trying to find this other video. Tesla. There's another video where the Tesla drove into buku cars. Buku cars because girl, look, y'all playing with that feature if y'all want. And to be completely honest, that's what the government does. It creates something that's all malfunctioned and all trash. Here you go. And then it'll turn around and put the onus on the driver. You said it was self-driving. What we talking about? Look, watch this Tesla. Look, hold on. Watch this Tesla crash into these cars. Look. That car stopped. That car stopped. Look at the car stopping. Watch the Tesla. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can sit around and play if y'all want. Okay? What the government does is what it's doing. It makes some teams with on prime night because of those Teslas. That's what I'm saying. Listen, and then they make it your fault. They made something that malfunctions, and now it's your fault because it don't work. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's what it's given to me, daughter of the Most High, using people as test dummies. That's what it's given to me. That's what it's given to me. That's what it's given to me. I don't trust it. On that movie, Tavina said it's been a lot of Tesla accidents they don't report, and they have the big trucks come get them before the police come, so they can't report it. A man recorded it. The truck driver threatened him. Oh, I already know, because they don't want that type of stuff out in, you know what I'm saying, in the world, because it's going to deter people from buying them. I already know. That's what they do. But this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm saying. I personally, if you have one and you have the mode, I would suggest not to use it. Not because I'm no professional or nothing, but I just have common sense. And in my opinion, I don't think that that's a good idea to have your car operated while you're in it by a machine. Because bad enough there's error on human part. The amount of error on a machine, girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Thank you, Miasha, for being a member for 2 months. She says the sensor on my Cadillac have done me like that a couple of times. It hit the brake by itself. I thought it was over. Girl, ain't no way. Take the sensor off. Throw the whole sensor away. I don't want it. I don't want it. Take the sensor off and throw it away. Leave the world behind. Yeah, there go Joce. Leave the world behind. Girl, I'm telling you, on that movie, listen to me. I'm trying to tell y'all something. On that movie, on Leave the World Behind, one of the ways of warfare, they was taking all of them Teslas. It's just a matter of hacking a computer system. And what all they do was they hacked that system and made all of them Teslas run into the back of each other. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't care if you can plug them up and you ain't got to spend gas on them. I won't pump my gas. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all be careful with these cars. Because when I seen that, I was like, oh my God, y'all be careful with these cars. Please be careful with these cars. Because like I said, these people making these messed up vehicles, these messed up machines, and they're going to put it on you. They're not going to take no accountability. They're going to put it on you. And that's just that on that. That's just that on that. Now, I want to talk about this lady who took the special needs person to Planned Parenthood. Let's get to it. I want to talk about this, you guys. So it says, was she wrong? New Hampshire teacher fired for faking sick to take a special needs student to get an AB. Okay. It says, neighbors, a New Hampshire teacher has found herself without a job after she took a special needs student to get an AB without her parents' knowledge. According to a report by Daily Mail, the teacher, whose identity is not being revealed at this time, that means she clear, in order to protect the student, called in sick so she could complete her mission. Per the report, she told staff she had food poisoning, but instead drove a student to the medical facility. The teacher works at Regional Services and Educational Center, Inc. It says where she assisted grade 5 through 12 with special needs and disabilities. New Hampshire's education commissioner spoke out about the incident and said, thank God someone is looking out for the children. It is important to note that AB is legal in New Hampshire for up to 23 weeks and 6 days into pregnancy. There is no suggestion that the AB in this case was illegal. The teacher says she helped the student determine how far along they were so they knew what options they had available. Did the teacher go too far? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the teacher went too far. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she did, I guess what she was supposed to do or whatever. I'm going to just say on my part, this is how I feel about it. It's a very complex situation, extremely complex situation. Because let me say this, you are crossing the line as an educator and as a teacher going into a student's personal business like that. That's not your place. That is not your place. As a teacher, as an educator, what you should have done is ask the girl. If the girl felt like that, you could have gave her advice. You could have maybe gave her advice or whatever, but to take your time off and drive this person to Planned Parenthood, I feel like it's a bit much on a professional level. Like as a professional, you cross the line as a professional. Now, personally, When it comes to ABs and stuff like that, you have to understand it depends on the person's value system and beliefs, because you got to understand too, a lot of people feel like it's a person's right to choose, rather it's their I don't want to call them so, but rather they have mental issues or not. A lot of people feel like it's their right to choose. And maybe possibly, what if the girl came to her and was like, I want to get the AB. My mama don't want to let me. Nobody don't want to bring me. And the lady was like, I got you. You see what I'm saying? What if the girl said, hey, I'm pregnant by my uncle or by my mama husband or by my daddy? You know, I just feel like it's not enough to just judge, because like I say, some people have really, I guess, they have deep convictions about this type of stuff. Now, like I said, professionally, she wrong. She wrong. As a teacher, that wasn't your place. That wasn't your place. But I don't think we have enough of the backstory to really make an informed decision. But as a professional, like if I was the job, you fired. If I was the job, you fired. Rather right or wrong, if I'm the principal of the school, you fired. Because you habitually overstepped your professional line. You know what I'm saying? You got to go, because we can't have you making medical and personal decisions on this, on students. That ain't your place. You're here to teach. You're here to da. So if I'm the principal, you're fired. You're fired. Personally, all I'm saying is, on a personal level, I don't know the backstory because they didn't say all that. But on a personal level, maybe the girl came to her and said, hey, I want to get this AB. Nobody don't want to bring me. I have this, and this is the situation. And then that could have been possibly why the lady was like, girl, don't worry about it. I'm going to take you. You know what I'm saying? Again, we don't know. I'm just giving like a scenario. But nevertheless, she still overstepped her bounds as a professional, as a teacher. That wasn't your place. So in my opinion, professionally, you're fired. Professionally, you're fired. Okay? So, like I said, it's different. I don't know. Because y'all got to understand, too. Think about it. They have some women who be knowing they husbands and they baby daddies and they uncles and stuff be done mess with their daughters. And because they don't believe in ABs, they'll be like, but you got to keep it. You know, y'all do know people are like that. I know it sounds crazy and out of this world, but they have people like that. That movie Precious was real. Meaning Precious in the movie was impregnated by her mama husband. You see what I'm saying? That's real life. That's real life. I'm just speaking on a personal level. So who knows what that girl came to that lady and said? Because just because you in special ed don't mean you really slow for real. That I knew people that was in special ed that just had problems with learning up to speed with the rest of the churn. To be completely honest, that's all the goddamn the 504 program and all of that stuff. IEP and all that is literally all it is. Them churn need extra time to learn. That's all it is. So I don't know. Again, I don't know what the backstory is. Some people believe KJ said hypocrites if you allow that God is not what you believe in. Some people believe in my body, my choice. Some people believe in that. I believe in that. I don't believe it's my place to tell any woman what to do with her body. I don't believe it. I think the only place I draw the line is when them women be going almost full term. Because now that's a whole baby. You know what I'm saying? But again, even in that situation, it's not my place to tell them churn, any other woman what to do with her body. But she's still a child. Do y'all know that your children can go get birth control without you knowing? Did y'all know that? Have y'all been up to date on these new laws with these churn? Did y'all know that? Did you know? They didn't say how old the girl was, but listen, did you know your child can go to the school's nurse and get birth control and you not gonna know nothing about it and there's nothing you can do about it? I don't think y'all are up to date on these new laws. Because I know when I was growing up, I think when you turn 16, your mama didn't have to know if you went got a pap or whatever the case may be. Now it's whenever. Now it's whenever. Y'all better check into it now. At today's time, your child can have a whole procedure done on her body and you don't know nothing about it. So y'all got to be mindful of that. It's not like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. Like I said, when I was growing up at 16, that's when the parents couldn't come in the room and the doctor didn't have to discuss anything. Now it's whatever. Look, there you go. RCTV said my child at 15 told her doctor not to tell me something and she was protected. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, RC. It's different now. It's different now. See, this is why it's extremely important for y'all to be involved in them local elections. Screw that presidential crap. Them local elections is what counts. Because damn near all 50 states, if your child wants something done to them, to their body, they don't have to tell you nothing. And the school don't have to disclose it to you. I'm telling you. Y'all better come up to date with it. Get involved and see what these people are saying nowadays. Cause I know my best friend, her daughter, she found out her daughter was on birth control, and she was like, I didn't even know. I said, girl, them people don't have to tell you no more. And that was when she was in high school. I said, girl, them people don't have to tell you nothing. They don't have to tell you nothing. Welcome to the party. You're late. Them people don't have to tell you nothing. They could do, yay. It's like that. Yay. What we talking about? Them people don't have to tell you nothing, girl. But if you're on your mother's insurance, she'll know all about it. But when she gets that statement from the insurance company, she'll know been there, done that. Yeah, you'll see that they went to the doctor, but you won't see what they went did. You'll see that they went to the doctor, but you won't know what they did. And like I say, when it comes to the school stuff, a lot of this stuff is being done in-house at the schoolhouse. You know that, right? A lot of this stuff being done in-house at the schoolhouse. The birth control and all of that at the schoolhouse. They don't have to outsource that. They got that in the nurse office. I'm telling y'all, it's not like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. Them people got all of the stuff down at the schoolhouse, girl. Your child, oh, I need birth control. Here go the pills. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. In California, your child can have a full-blown out relationship at 10 to 12 with an adult. Wake up. Be nosy in these new laws. Yup, businesses, and leave these stars business alone. Getting your laws. That part. That particular part. Because let me tell y'all something. A lot of people say, oh, that's just in California. They always started in one place and it spread throughout the states, right? When the Virginia Slave Act happened, it was only originally in Virginia. And then that law was able to spread. It always starts one place and then it spreads, okay? So y'all can't sit up here and say, oh, well, this only happens in California and this only happens in Florida. That's where it starts. This only happens in New York. That's where it starts. It spreads. It literally, it has an incubating period, a starting point, and then it goes out. Okay? So, yup, that's a good one. Just like the legalization of green. At first, it was just California. Then it was Colorado. Now, it's, you know what I'm saying? Mostly everywhere. That's how it goes. I'm just saying. Y'all got to be strong. Y'all got to be strong. Y'all, everybody over here freaking out about the presidential election, and they do that on purpose. They have everybody freaking out about that presidential election on purpose. Because what really matters, you really get, and this the gag when it come down to this presidential election. We be the first one when somebody call out one of the presidents. Well, the president don't run it. It's Congress. Well, why y'all not putting y'all focus on Congress then? If when it goes bad, you say the president don't have no say so. Why ain't y'all focusing on the people who do have the say so? You see what I'm saying? Because propaganda. Because propaganda tells you, nah, leave that alone. Don't worry about them. Just vote for the president. Either he make the laws and the changes or he don't, which we know he don't. But shouldn't we all be voting on or worrying about the term of congressmen and congresswomen? And mind you, while all these people, and this is why I say this all the time, black people are conservative like a mug. And we don't even realize it. I think black people probably the most conservative. Okay? Black people are conservative like a mug. Because when it comes to stuff like that, then it's, oh no, God. Oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. But when you go to vote Democrat, you literally go against all them values. You know that, right? And again, I don't care who y'all vote for, but I'm just saying the Democratic Party is completely against all conservative values. So I don't know. That's on y'all to deal with, dude. Speaking of conservatives, some immigrants did some heinous stuff to a young girl. We gonna get into it. Tragic. 21 and 26-year-old illegal Houston immigrants. Bail set to $10 million after M-word of a 12-year-old girl reportedly essayed her for 2 hours long, then dumped her in a Houston bayou. Neighbors, this is so sad. A saddened mother has blasted 2 illegal Venezuelan migrants men as monsters who took away her 12-year-old daughter, Future, and even went to the lengths of conducting SA on her for as long as 2 hours before dumping her body in the Houston bayou. According to Daily Mail, prosecutors claimed the 2 males, 26-year-old Frankie Jose Pena Ramos and 21-year-old Johan Jose, or I guess it's Johan Jose Rangel Martinez, who resided in the same apartment complex as Jocelyn Nungare, followed her to a nearby 7-Eleven shortly after she fled her home on June 6th and asked for instructions. While at the convenience store, Nungare called her 13-year-old boyfriend, who claims to have heard her conversation or conversing with 2 adults. The suspects then allegedly lured Nungare under a bridge, stripping her naked to her waist and essaying her for 2 hours, according to court documents acquired by Fox 26. The roommates allegedly bound Nungare's hand behind her back during the essay, then strangled her and dumped her body in the bayou. She would be found by passersby hours later, with her feet also bound and her back covered in cuts. Oh, wow. Ramos confessed to kissing Jocelyn, but blamed his roommate for other parts of the essay, concluding in her death, stated Harris County Assistant DA Megan Long. Prosecutors said Rangel choked Jocelyn and Martinez shaved his beard to avoid detection. After crossing the border illegally, Ramos removed his ankle monitor and asked for money to flee, leading to his arrest. Judge Josh Hill sets Ramos bond at $10 million, citing him as a significant flight risk without ties to Houston. Both face capital M-word charges. If SA or kidnapping evidence arises, they could face the death penalty per DA Kim Og. Martinez bond hearing seeking $10 million bail is next Tuesday, reports Local 21. Neighbors, we would like to send condolences to the family and friends. This is so tragic. One of the things that stuck out to me is the fact that she was running away. I caught that part. When they said, let me go back to it. who resided in the same apartment complex as followed her to a nearby 7-Eleven shortly after she fled her home on June 16th and asked for instructions. She was trying to run away to go be with that little boy. And this is so sad. And these two illegal immigrants, that's what we're gonna call them. See, they putting migrants on their name, but when Hurricane Katrina came, they called us refugees. But nevertheless, these two illegal immigrants did some heinous things to this young girl, and unfortunately, she's losing her life, or she's lost her life. It's sick and it's sad. It's sick and it's sad on all levels and all points. And you know what makes me upset? There's a lot of young teens who run away. I remember on Facebook, you know, the people I'm friends with on Facebook is people I know in real life, right? And I remember on Facebook, it was a slew of missing girl. And the whole time these little girls was running away. The whole time these little girls was running away. And I'm sitting up here saying, why are they running away? Because it's not like back in the day. Y'all remember back in the day, you run away. Most you had to worry about if you lived in an area around clear people was getting kidnapped. But for the most part, girl, you ran away and then your mama found you and you came back. These days, it's different. This is different. I just feel bad for the little girl. I feel bad for the parents. I feel bad for everybody involved. Not everybody involved, not these two immigrants. But I feel bad for the parents and the little girl because them people probably plotted on that little girl the whole time she was staying in the doggone apartment complexes. Because that's how they do. It's ridiculous. My heart and condolences go out to the girl family. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Let's get into something lighter because that was a lot. Let's get into something lighter. Charleston White and Tia Kemp is beefing. Let me tell y'all something. I don't like Tia Kemp. She gives me Carlissa vibes. I don't care about her battling Rick Ross. Actually, I really don't care. But I feel like Tia Kemp, one of them old women who looking for attention, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. And Charleston White, we already know he gonna go look for attention too, because he's trying to go viral to keep his name in the algorithm. He ignorant as hell. Ignorant as hell. So he decides that he wants to beef with Tia Kemp. Where this came from, how this happened, how this started, I have no earthly idea. All I know is Charleston White woke up and said something about Tia Kemp, and it's been up and stuck ever since. It's disgusting. They both too old. But here we go. Now, let's get into what Charleston White initially said, right? So here we go. Let's get into his initial commentary.
Say good morning, everybody. I just want to say this. Any black woman that got a baby by a black man that'll get online every day and go after your kid's father, you have to remember the things that you say about your children's father or your children's mother. You picked them. You laid down with that person. So as you talk about your children's mother and your father, you're actually talking about your children because they have the same chromosomes. Auntie T, say good morning, everybody. I'm
gonna be honest. I feel like this is staged. I feel like this is a beef to promote that whack podcast that Tia, Carlissa, and Tokyo Tony have. I think that behind the scenes they got together and it was like, yo, we gonna go online because y'all do know they do that, right? Y'all do know that most of the time that y'all see these people beefing online, they've been in and already orchestrated it behind the scenes. Y'all know that, right? It's fake. It's not like when the internet first came around and it was genuine. These people be orchestrating this stuff. Because Tia Kemp been talking crazy all this time. Why now? Because ain't nobody watching that whack ass podcast show on Zeus with Tia in Tokyo and Carlissa. Don't nobody want to see them old hags sitting around each other. Like literally nobody. So it wouldn't surprise me if behind the scenes they went grab Charleston and was like, hey, go online and we gonna start a beef. And he was like, all right, bet, but look, I'm gonna say some crazy stuff though. And they was like, all right, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Let's move on.
Hey, Charleston White, the way I'm finna line your bullwinkle cockeyed ass up, dog, on YouTube, you gonna wish you ain't mentioned my motherfucking name, fuck boy. Listen here, bitch nigga. I said what the fuck I said, and I'm calling a spade, just like your bitch ass do, pussy. Let me tell you something, bitch. The way I'm finna get you together on YouTube, oh, man, I've been waiting on this. Because you turned down that motherfucking goddamn seat on the podcast, fuck boy. Why you ain't come see the aunties on the podcast, nigga? We had you out there. You backed out. Bitch, I know you ain't talking about your auntie. Hey, man, y'all better go subscribe to my YouTube now. Because when I come back, it's on YouTube, fuck boy. I'm finna give you the business. You done met your motherfucking match. Bullwinkle. Hey, Charleston White. To my YouTube now. Because when I come back,
I think the part that got me was when she said, go subscribe to my YouTube. Because I'm over here saying, girl, what? What you mean? Go subscribe to your YouTube. What you mean? That part caught me. It just wouldn't let me go. It had me in a chokehold. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube. Then called the boy Bullwinkle.
I'm not fit to argue and go back and forth with no bitch with porcelain toilet teeth. Man, that hoe got them. Bitch, come on, hoe. Take them veneers out your mouth and do that tongue like you do. That shit up. Bitch, you look like you a snake hoe. That's why your tongue whistle like a lizard, bitch. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, bitch. I done said what I done said, hoe. When granddaddy say something, he don't argue with Mabel. Bitch, shut up, ho. You can go over there and talk to your motherfucking self, bitch. But I ain't getting no response to no hoe that's been well taken care of by a rich nigga. Bitch, you just mad and angry and disgruntled. And like I told you, producer, I'm not sitting down with no disgruntled bitch and them two rotten ass hoes that's, yeah, bitch, yeah. No, bitch, I'm out here working out. I ain't got time to argue with you, bitch. Your child support payments can stop. Yeah. And your little boy about to go to college. He ain't gonna be able to focus straight because they gonna be teasing him. And I hope he ain't fat like Ricky.
Golly. When he said them porcelain toilet tissue teeth. These people too old, y'all. These people too old. These people is too old. And how you drag somebody playing what's that, Jill Scott in the background? It got worse though, y'all. When he said, I bet your son fat like Ricky Rose, he went got the son. He went got the son. He went got the son. And he just turned 18. Let's go get it. Charleston White says, at Tia Kemp, look at this. I'm going to rename Titty Boy, who mama got the big teeth. Boy got his mama nipples and his daddy titties. Yeah. And then they zoomed in, girl. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all think he look like Rick Ross? Maybe he just light skinned. I think he kind of look like him a little bit, though. Yeah. But wait. There's more. So then, Charleston had this to say. Hold on. And then we're going to get into what Tia had to say.
Pretty hard on black absent fathers.
Hold on.
And I've been thinking, and another thing, fellas, black men, I'm talking, well, everybody. I be pretty hard on black absent fathers. And I've been thinking, since I've been dealing with this tramp, say Rick Ross, if that was my baby mama, I'd be an absent daddy, missing nigga like a motherfucker. I'm not finna deal with no bitch. Like that, man, fuck that boy. I said that my baby mama, man, fuck that boy. I'm not gonna deal with that bitch. Man, catch me later, nigga. Yo, the man, I mean, catch me later. I done had a baby with a bitch that talk down on me every day. Man, I wouldn't even like the boy. Say, Rick Ross, you a hell of a nigga. Cause if that was my boy and he was big and fat like me, thighs rubbed together, titties sticking out through the football jersey, and his mama mean and nasty like that, I get me a weight loss surgery, nigga, and go make a baby with one of them Maybach music hoes you be having on the record, be saying, this is Maybach music. Yeah, that's what that whole man about. Rick, Rick, I would leave the boy too if I were you. No, I would leave that motherfucker. Don't look back. He got to catch me at the wheel ceremony.
You know, let me say this. There's truth in comedy. When Charleston said, if I had a baby mama who talked down on me every day, I lead a son too. That's some truth in that. Men do that all the time. Y'all know that, right? A lot of men, I'm not saying it's right, but a lot of men, especially black men, a lot of them don't deal with the babies because of the mamas. No cap. I'm just giving y'all straight. It's truth and jokes. I told y'all there's two ways you're gonna hear the truth: through the joke and on Mad Day. There's only two ways possible you will ever hear the truth: through a joke and on Mad Day. That's it. That's the only two ways. The unadulterated, like unfiltered truth: through a joke and on Mad Day. A lot of men don't deal with their kids because of the mamas. It's not right. They some duck ass, broke ass, nothing ass niggas. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just telling you what the reality is. So when he say, if I was Rick Ross, I wouldn't come and deal with him. If you talking down on me every day, that's real talk. That's real talk. It literally is real talk. It's unfortunate and it's sad, but it's real talk. And I let me say this too. And from my opinion, this is just me on my opinion. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Me and my daughter's father, I hated this dude at one point. I ain't gonna hold you. I hated him. I hated everything about him. But one thing I did do was make sure I did not speak ill on him to my daughter. I always said, hey, she gonna find out who he is on her own. But I never wanted to be the person, you see what I'm saying, who painted that picture for my child. I couldn't stand him. I personally couldn't stand him. But I never spoke ill on him to my child. because I felt like this. When she get older, she gonna be able to form her own uninformed opinion on him, and she'll be able to judge him accordingly. Like, for instance, he had an issue with making promises and not going through with them, right? He had an issue with making promises and not. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and don't do it. Don't follow through. So you know what I did with my daughter? When she was about 14, I told him, I said, look, because he would always say, I'm gonna do this, and then he'll never come through. All right, bet. So this is what I did. I told my daughter, I said, look, I said, your daddy gonna contact you personally. I don't want to be the middleman no more. You old enough. Whatever you need, if you can call him personally, he can call you personally. I don't want nothing to do with none of it. So, because I used to curse him out like bad. So my daughter, she was like, okay, fine. No cap. When my daughter was 18, my daughter came to me and she said, Mama, whenever I would overhear you like going off on my daddy, I used to just think you was mean. She was like, I did. I thought you just didn't like him and you just hated him and you was mean. You know, my daughter told me, I understand. I said, well, what you mean? She said, because he always say he gonna do something and he don't never follow through. And she said, and now I understand. Now, mind you, my daughter don't curse. She very mild-mannered. She speak when spoken to, yes, ma'am, no, sir, type T. So she ain't nothing like me. She completely polar opposite, actually. But when she told me I understand, it was at that point, I was like, all right, I know I did the right thing. Because I could have dragged him. Yo, daddy ain't shit. Yo, daddy, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I could have did that. I really could have. But I decided, because I had my father in my life, and I never wanted my daughter to not have her father in her life, I'm sorry. But, so I said, I don't want to be the person to taint that relationship. That's just how I was. So I was like, she gonna figure it out, and sure as I got a nose on my face, she figured it out. Now, why am I saying this? The original statement from Charleston is, when you speak ill on the other parent, it affects the child. That's the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth. Even though you have your personal opinions about somebody that you procreated with, when you dog that person, and not just the father, the mothers too. When you dog that person to their child, to their offspring, that directly affects them, like directly. It literally affects them. So with that being said, it is kind of like crazy looking for Tia because Tia, that's all she do is drag Rick Ross. That's all she do, drag. And I'm sitting up here saying, but girl, you was with that man. You chose him. Like, what were you talking about? And I had to say it to myself. I ain't gonna lie. One time I was saying, if I could turn back the hands of time, I would have slept with this one, or I'd have slept with that one and got pregnant. But I have to take my lick. That was the one I got pregnant by. Oh, and also, mind you, it ends up backfiring on you too. I don't know if y'all know that. It ends up backfiring on you because while you dragging the other person, whether it's the mother or the father, but while you dragging the other person, this the part you got to know. The child turns around and resents you for it. You know that, right? The child will turn around and resent you, even though you could be 1,000% right. He might not, or she might not be worth a dime. The child will turn around and resent you for it because they'll feel like you just hate the other parent, or you just mad, or you just jealous, especially when they get around that other parent, and then the other parent be like, your mama bitter, or your daddy bitter, or your daddy just mad, da-da-da-da-da-da. The child will turn around and hate you for actually being upset at a real situation. They really would. They'll hate you for being upset at a real situation and lashing out. Because at the end of the day, that's still that person mama. That's still that person daddy. Period. I had to tell the same thing to my mama. My mama raised my brother's daughter. And his baby mama wouldn't literally do nothing for my niece. Literally do nothing. And my mama would drag. And I told my mama, I said, you want this girl to feel the way about her mama that you feel about her mama. And my mama wasn't wrong for feeling the way that she felt. But you know what I told my mama? I said, that's still that girl mama. You can't make her feel the way that you feel about her mama. I don't care if her mama do her the worst on worst. Your feelings about that girl mama, it'll never be hers because that's still her mama. That's still her mama. And mama, listen, no shade, no cap. My mama had every right to say everything that she ever said about that my little niece's mama. Because she wasn't worth a dime. She wasn't worth crap. But my thing to my mama was, while you trying to drag this girl mama to her and say all these negative, horrible things, you got to know this part. That's still her mama. She not going to feel like that about her mama. And she's actually going to hate you for speaking ill about her mama, even if it's true. I'm just trying to put y'all on game. I'm telling you it was real. They'll resent you for it. Keep your feelings about the other person to yourself. It's not going to work out in your favor. Because not only are you going to lose grace with the other person, which you don't really care about, but you're really going to lose grace with the child. You're going to lose grace with the child. Thank you for the super chat, Keisha Bankhead. She says, my mom made a point to never say a bad word about my dad around me. She let me see for myself. That was a loser ass bum. Oh, yes. That's the only way you do it. That's the only way to do it. Because let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it feels like because, like I said, I grew up with a mother and a father my entire life. My mom and them be married 40 years this year in July. 40 years they'll be married. Nope, 41 years. I'm sorry, it was 40 last year. So I don't know what that feels like. All I know is what I've or what I've heard other people experience. I don't know what it feels like to have my mama here and my daddy over there, and my mama hate my daddy, and she talking back. I really don't know what that feels like. So I'm coming from a so-called, I guess, somewhat a place of privilege when it comes to that type of thing. And because I grew up with my daddy, I didn't want to deter that relationship between my daughter and her father, because I know how important a father is in a daughter's life or in a child's life, period. Right? So when I be hearing people drag for their significant other to their child, it's kind of foreign to me. But again, I don't come from a place where I really could talk because I ain't never been through it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to judge nobody, but I'm looking at the outcome of these things. And the outcome of these things dictate to me that these children, it don't work out for you or the child. It never does. It never does. And it makes the relationship between you and the child strained, because now this is what you do. This is what happens. When you speak negative about the other parent, even if it's right, even if you're right, by the time they go by that other parent, the other parent gonna be like, man, your mama just hating on me. She mad because I left her. She jealous. I tried to do this for you. I did. But your mama made it hard. And you know what the child gonna have to play back in their head? She sure did. Because every time you turn around, she dragging, she cussing, she fussing, and and they're gonna believe that. Even though 9 times out of 10 is cap. Even though 9 times out of 10 is cap. The child is going to believe that, because all they have to go off as it pertains to a reference of what this other person is saying is your actions, and your action is going to dictate that what they're saying is true, even if it's not. Even if it's not. So for me personally, when he made the statement, when Charleston made the statement about, I think that when you speak ill on the child's father to the child, that it directly affects the child, I felt that because I've seen the outcomes of that. I've seen the outcome of it. And it never works in the favor of the parent who's frustrated, because a lot of times it comes from frustration, to be honest. Even with Tia Kemp, a lot of times that be frustration. You done try to work with this man. You done try to do X, Y, and Z, and you get frustrated. My only problem with Tia Kemp is you putting that on the internet. That's forever. Even if you never said it to the child. This boy gonna be 30, 40, 50. That's gonna make him resent women. You putting you all on the internet, dragging that boy daddy. That's crazy to me. That's still his daddy. He might not be nothing to you, but that's still his daddy. And you go call your friends and drag him to them. Call your mama, your aunts, or your cousins, or one of them. Call them and drag for the nigga. But going on the internet and putting this out that ain't gonna never ever go away. That's gonna and this is why y'all be coming across them boys, them men. I'm sorry, them so-called men who have resentment for women, who don't like women. I'm telling you, no cap. That's what Tia Kemp give me. That's what Tia Kemp give me. Tia Kemp gives me, she's the mother who has the son that's a product of the incel boys. That's the incel boy mama. Not all the time, but a lot of times, that's the incel boy mama. The nigga cells, as I call them. All right, let's get into another response from Charleston White.
They got my account restricted where I can't go live. I ain't got that bitch blocked. I'm tagging that bitch, so I ain't got her blocked. They still reporting my shit. So yeah, they ain't playing for a home. I ain't reporting nothing, my nigga, because I want to go at the bitch. They tried to pay me. And let me just say this. They paid me to come be on Zeus Network with that hoe and that Tokyo China bitch, whoever them hoes. I said, man, I'm not sitting down with them funk ass, old ass bitches, them has-been bitches, man. Yeah. But say, bitch, let me tell you something, hoe. You just mad them chicks stop. And you need to thank Rick Ross. Because remember, you helped show them get his hygiene together. You remember what you told us? You helped get his hygiene together. So before you put them veneers in your mouth, you mean to tell me you was sucking a fat, nasty nigga dick? Come on, hold on, Tim. This what you said. You said you showed him how to get his hygiene together. You was fucking a fat, sloppy nigga that didn't have a hygiene. Bitch, you a funky bitch. Let me show you what I posted this morning listen, this what I posted this morning about a bitch like you. Say, this what I posted this morning about a bitch like you on Facebook. Where that motherfucker at? This what I posted about a bitch like you. So she say, look, this what I said. Once I see you be letting fat niggas fuck, I'm cool on you. So here it is. You done help Rose get his hygiene together, but you were fucking him while you were helping get him together. You know how fat niggas is too. And now here it is. You done had a fat baby by the boss. You got a fat baby by the boss. But listen, the boy in football, get him a breast reduction. You got your teeth fixed, didn't you? Get him one of them band, man, keep your surgery so he can shrink them titties. Man, that nigga ain't gonna be able to tackle nobody.
The unfortunate part of this is that boy is catching strays in between these 40, 50-year-old mother effers beef. And you know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? Who fault you think the son gonna blame this on? Who you think the son gonna blame this on? Even though Charleston started. I'm trying to give y'all the game. Charleston started it by calling out Tia Kemp. The son 18. Who fault you think the son gonna blame it on? Tia or Charleston? I want to see. Who you think the son gonna blame it on? Tia or Charleston? Charleston started it though. But who you think the son gonna blame it on? See what I'm saying? He's going to blame it on Tia, on the mama. Charleston addressed her first. Charleston addressed her first. She didn't ask Charleston nothing. She didn't bring him up or none of that. Charleston addressed her first. But when that boys get all of this stuff going back and forth, especially he going into college, them children gonna be, oh boy, I saw your mama on there with Charleston White. He's going to blame it on his mama. Why? You want to know why? Because his mom stay online with some bull crap. His mom stay online bashing his daddy. See how that works? See how that resentment comes in? You see how that resentment comes in? The boy is going to blame his mother because he's going to feel like you always in some stuff. Every time, I don't care how much, because a lot of us, we selfish. We think about the money. Oh, well, at least we making money. I can take care of my son, da, 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 da. It's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. He's going to sit back and say, this is all your fault. Every time I turn around, you online beefing with somebody. Every time I turn around, you online dragging my daddy. And if he does have a relationship to Rick Ross, if he does talk to him, or when he talks to him, you know what Rick Ross gonna do? Boy, that's your mama, boy. See, that's why I couldn't come around. And nigga gonna be lying through their teeth. See, this is why I couldn't come around. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, your mama made it hard for me. I tried to come around and do X, Y, and Z. Look, I didn't even try to call your mama. I watch these men do this and be like, these some lying-ass niggas. But I be sitting in my head saying, but the woman sometimes make it easy for them to get away with this. I tried to, I've been calling and all that. She cursed me out. Look at how she be online. She even got into it with Charleston White. Now look how that affected you. Lying through their teeth. Deadbeat niggas. I'm talking about deadbeat like a dog. Lying through, but you give them the out. You give them the out. And that's going to cause and harbor resentment for that boy to his mama. Because, you see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, she knows I know the play. I watched it in real time on many occasions. Hell, you know who, I watch celebrities do it. Kurt Franklin daddy. No, not him. Who daddy that was? That was like, I tried to be in your life, but your mama. Listen, around, I don't know if y'all remember that incel movement when we had Cynthia G for the women, and we had all Kevin Samuels and all them nigga cells, and everybody was clashing. I was there. I wasn't in it, but I used to be on the Cynthia G side. Like, yeah, F these niggas. I hate black men. I used to be there. That used to be me. Hell yeah. I used to be logged in. Brian McKnight, another one too. Yeah. I used to be logged in every day waiting on Sinji to go live. Every day. I'm talking about harboring hate for niggas. And then one day I woke up and was like, why I hate all niggas though? No cap. One day I woke up and was like, wait, why I hate all black men though? Because all of them ain't bad. I was there, Aquarius, trash bag bandits. I was there. I'm telling y'all, I was there, girl. One day I woke up, no cap, and I'm like, I'm on here saying, right on, Sinji. I'm putting my fist in the air. Yeah, right on. And in real life, I was like, I don't really be feeling like that, dude. But I love the fact that they was terrified of Cynthia G. Do you hear me? They were terrified of Cynthia G. Them niggas, hey, they talked all that stuff over there. That's one thing I give Cynthia G. Shout out to Cynthia G, man. Cynthia G had them niggas on. Them niggas was scared. Do you hear me? Them niggas was scared. And then I also started peeping game. No shade. Cynthia G would be on here telling everybody how about this, that, about a man, this, that, about them niggas, and da-da-da-da, black men, black men, black men. But Cynthia G was still saying she sleep with them. So I was like, well, wait a minute. Wait, Sinji, you told us to hate him. But Sinji was still back in the back getting that peen. I was like, huh? Wait a minute now. You told us to hate him, Sinji. Sinji was like, yeah, but I still gonna get the peen though. What? That's when I was like, oh yeah, she playing. She playing. She on here playing. She on here playing. She playing. She don't mean that stuff she's saying. She just, but I ain't gonna lie, it was good. It was good entertainment. I was here for it. I was here for it. But when I realized, when she said one day we was on live, and Cynthia G was like, because I think somebody was saying that she was dating somebody or something. And Cynthia G was like, yeah, yeah, black men, and yeah, I get some penis from them. I said, wait a minute, Cynthia G, I thought we was what? I said, I'm lost in the sauce. And then in real life, I was just acting like that. Like I was just into it online. But when I got off the line, I ain't really feel like that for real. Girl, what you talking about? Didn't want to go be with no clear man. So I was like, well, who else I'm gonna be? If I hate all the black men, who else I'm gonna be with if I don't want no clear man? I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I don't belong in this crowd. This ain't my group. This ain't my tribe. Because them girls, them young girls, like them girls was really on this stuff. Like they was really like acting like this in real life. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel like that for real. I just feel like that when Cynthia G live. But after she go live and finish in the live, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, yeah, so where that nigga at? And this was the thing that had me hop off Cynthia G altogether. This was the one. The abort male babies. I said, oh yeah, let me log out. Let me log out. Let me log out. Let me log out. That was where I had to literally jump out the window onto the street. No parachute, no nothing. I said, yeah, this really ain't my tribe. Hell no. And this was the worst. I saw young girls in the chat. I'm talking about young. One girl was like, I'm 20. Girls, I'm 21. I'm 22. And Sin, you have taught me so much. And you're right. I'm going to abort. I was like, oh, no. I said, oh, no. I was already 1 foot in and doing 1 foot out. When she started hollering that, I said, oh, yeah, let me get up out of here. This ain't my tribe. This ain't my tribe. Shout out to Sinjito. But I'm just telling you, when that message started coming down, and them girls, it was one thing to say it. But it was what young girls in the chat. I'm telling you, I used to be watching the chat. I live in the comments. That's where I live. And them girls were saying, Sin, you taught me so much, and you right. We don't need to be bringing these black male babies. I said, oh, yeah. I said, let me get out of here. This ain't my tribe. This ain't where I'm supposed to be. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. So I had to fall back. But shout out to Sin G. I love how she used to drag them niggas. But that part, I was like, oh, yeah. S Rose says, so we acting like black males aren't destroying Acorn. Yes, black males are destroying Acorn. You know who else destroying Acorn? Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. It's not just black males, especially in these days and times. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. Especially in these days and times, this right here. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown girl. Hold on, I got another one for you. Hold on. I got another one for you. But we got to call it all the way around now. We got to call it all the way around. We got to call it all the way around. Okay? We got to call it fair now. In today's time, at one point it was.
Child is blessed. She could be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that? So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child. To be honest, but I like this shit, bro. You know why? Cause all the glory to God, bro.
Okay, so just saying says so him eating her out is equivalent to black men killing black women. Black women say anything to protect degenerate black men. Just saying, you've been on my channel for a long time. Okay, so I wanna attack this delicately. I wanna attack this delicately into the women on my channel who are pro I hate black men. So I wanna attack this delicately. It's bigger than him eating her out. Okay, you have to understand the influence that Chrisean Rock, Sexy Red, and all of these girls are having on young girls is literally tearing down black women, young, impressionable black women. Okay. These young girls are growing up with role models like these girls, and they're going to literally create a generation of children who are going to be worse than they are because they are misguided. Why do you think I go so hard on Rockhead? I have, if you scroll down my channel, I had a whole diatribe on Sexy Red, Sukiana, all these hoes. I drag. And I drag because I understand what that influence is going to do to a whole mass of our children. This is why we have juniors having in the world. We have the juniors in the world because we have women like this and older women who think that this is okay. Now we're creating, in my opinion, I said to myself, we're going to create a generation of children who have mental issues and who are literally going to be all jacked up. See, as grown adults, older adults, we can understand bull crap and we could disseminate it and say, hey man, this she over here trolling, she over here da 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 da. Impressionable children don't have that. So when you got young girls thinking what Sexy Red is doing is okay, thinking what Glorilla is doing is okay, what all of these rappers, Chrisean Rock, when you got young girls looking at that as the standard and they go out of their way to meet said standard, how does that affect the children? So when I brought up Sexy Red, that was just the first video I found. It has nothing to do with the actual action that's being taken place right now. Right? But what I'm saying is, in today's society, in 2024, in my opinion, I gotta be honest. I don't think that none of us are in the position to point the finger at anybody. I don't think any of us are in the position to point the finger at the other. I just truly don't. Because there are no more, as far as the image of black women, it's dead. Ain't no more. At one time, 10 years ago, when you say black woman, you thought educated, you thought a business owner, you thought, not no more. Not no more. And see, unaliving comes in multiple forms. Unaliving come in various forms. See, y'all think just the pow is the only way to unalive people. Do you understand what this is going to do to our community? We don't have no black mothers no more. We literally don't have no black mothers no more. All of these hoes want to be young. Ain't nobody guiding the youth. If you are, I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about as a collective. We don't have no more black mothers no more. Because even the mothers is still trying to be with Sexy Red. And they got churn her age. Look at all the old women running behind Rockhead. Again, you missing the point, S. Rose. It's bigger than you. I'm talking about as a collective. See, that's the problem with us too. We always say, well, not me, not mine. Look around. Look to your left and look to your right. We don't have nobody to protect our kids. Everybody is doing them. Everybody. It's not about you in particular. It's just period. Look to your left and look to your right. Is everybody parenting the way you are? No. Is the collective parenting the way that you parent as Rose? No. We got to stop thinking like that. No, but this the problem. This the problem. Hold on. This the problem. And see that last part of that statement from just saying, you almost made me go there, but I'm trying to address this separately because I know you've been on the channel. But let me tell you something. I'm not trying to protect no degenerate black male. I drag them too. It's equal opportunity dragging over here. It's equal opportunity dragging over here. Ain't nobody over here not getting dragged. But don't project your hate for men onto me. I don't hate all black men. I don't hate all black men. You do. Well, Ash Rose, not like I drag the females, because the females is the biggest issue that's going on today. What are we talking about? 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 The biggest topic has been Chrisean going to jail with Junior. What are we talking about? I do reality TV. Most men ain't in reality TV. Were you not here when I dragged Diddy? Were you not here? Stop it. Stop it. We could stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But like I say, listen, if you feel like I'm on women too much, if you feel like I'm doing too much on women content and it bothers you, baby, maybe this ain't the place for you, fat. I'm going to be honest. See, because what I understand is psychology. See, Sinji says she got a degree in psychology. Some people use their degrees to really do you dirty. All right? I understand psychology. And I understand that if you can take a group of people and make them believe whatever it is you want to believe and think whatever it is you want them to think, and it could be a good or a bad thing. Cynthia G was over there saying abort black male babies. You will never hear me say that. I don't give a damn how degenerate they are. And if you believe that, that's your business. But you're not going to try to point down on me because I don't feel like that. I grew up, I had a father in my home. It's impossible for me to hate all black men. I grew up with a father, 24 hours, 7 days a week. We didn't go over there on the weekend. I woke up to my daddy. So my thoughts ain't going to be your thoughts. I'm not going to feel the way you feel. So don't come over here telling me anything about, oh, well, you going hard on this. I go hard on everybody. But I'm not going to sit up there and only target black men when we got black women issues that are extremely important right now. Extremely important. Because like I told y'all before, when they put crack in the hood and or they put drugs and guns in the hood, it went hard on black men, but we always had black women to go home to. There was always a big mama. There was always a mama or papa, somebody that we can go to and say, hey, I know your mama messed up, baby. Don't worry about it. I got you. We don't have that no more. We don't have that no more. So you right, I'm a hone in on that. You damn right. You damn right I'm a hone in on Chrisean Rock having this baby while she out there drinking and smoking. You goddamn right. And I'm not gonna look over it because of how you feel about a nigga. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me messed up. I'm not gonna overlook it because how you feel about a nigga. And this the gag. Most of y'all women that's over there hollering, oh, black men this, black men that, you still fucking them. Let's talk about it. You still fucking them? You still fucking them? You still fucking them? Ash Rose and the other girl, just saying, y'all still fucking them. You don't hate them that much. Y'all comics, man. Y'all, yeah, you is. You still fucking them. You ain't been celibate 10, 20 years. You still fucking them. Y'all fake as fuck for that, man. Don't come over here telling me nothing about, oh, you black men this, black men that, man. Stop the cap. You still fucking on them, so shut your ass up. Y'all want to hate niggas online, but y'all don't want to hate them in real life, man. Y'all stop it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Y'all, I'm not, see, that's the problem. Y'all take this online shit for real life. This ain't real life. This online. This ain't online. This ain't real life. This online. And then y'all go offline and just like them nigga sales, go to talking that stuff. Well, so what you bring to the table? Head ass. Man, get off of here. Y'all talking all that stuff about black men and y'all still all in black men face. Stop the cap. Just like Sinji. Y'all still all in their face. And this ain't no shade to Sinji, but I gotta call it like it is. I gotta call it like it is. I don't have to know you, girl. I know black women. I don't have to know you personally. Hold on. I don't have to know you personally. And this the gag. This the craziest part. S. Rose. You on here going back and forward with me. Been subscribed to the channel for a long time because I don't think the way you think. Because I don't talk the way you talk. Because I don't feel how you feel. It's always that one thing that get a nigga. Oh, I'm cool until this. I'm cool until that. I don't have to know you. I could look at you and I could tell you screwing black men. Because black women, that's who they screw. You a black woman, you screwing black men. If you're a black woman, you screwing black men. And if this is the straw that breaks the camel back for you, S. Rose Bradley, bye. Get up off of here. Go on Patreon and go suck Sinji's titties. Get off of here. I don't need you here. Because what you're not about to do is come on my channel and be mad at me because I don't want to drag black men all day. Go to Patreon and drag Sinji. Go over there and let her drag black men all day. I don't do that over here. I grew up with my daddy. I don't do that over here. Go over to Patreon and go play with Sinji. While she tell you one thing and then log off and go do something completely different. Go over there to Patreon. Because she going to get online, drag these niggas, and as soon as she hit in live, she going to hop on that pole. I ain't begging nobody to be where they don't want to be. Nobody. Like I said, I will never hate all black men because I have a father who raised and reared me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, my entire childhood. I don't think like you, fat. I don't think like you. Me and you we don't think the same. We different. When a nigga need to be dragged, gon' drag him. I just dragged the nigga the other day with the Hebrew Israelites. Were you not there? I just dragged the nigga who come on here talking about the Hebrew Israelite stuff. Dragged him for about 30, 45 minutes. Straight. But I ain't over here dragging niggas all day for you, so you don't like it. Bye. Fuck off of here. Ugly ass. Fuck out of here. Bitch, I don't care. Nah, I was trying to be nice. And just saying, let me address you too. I ain't like the last part of your comment when you said anything to protect a degenerate black male. You carry your ass over there with S Rose too. You carry your ass over there with S Rose too. Y'all go suck on Sinji's nips. Don't come over here with that. I didn't like that, and I was trying not to do it, but fuck it, I'm outside now. You can't just saying you and S Rose could carry y'all ass over there by Sinji. This ain't that. I ain't that, and this ain't that. You carry your ass over there too. All to protect black men. All to protect degenerate black males. You sound just like her. You ain't even got your own identity. Go over there. You and S Rose. Because I really was about to drag. I really was. I'm only sparing y'all because y'all really, we ain't never had no problems. But I really was about to drag y'all like a dog. Both of y'all. But I'm going to give y'all that grace. But y'all can go over there. Don't come back over here. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Y'all really let what these people be saying online dictate your life in real life? Don't get me started on Princella. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Girl. Princella showed her hand too fast. Now, if y'all Princella fans, y'all want to suck on her nips, y'all go over there too. She be on YouTube. Y'all go over there too. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Voodoo, a hit dog will holler every time they want to drag the rest of us down with them and their behaviors. I think not. Second and B all day. Second and B, yep. Man, look. Let me tell y'all something. I peep all of these content creators. I peep them all. I watch. I'm a people watcher. That's all I do. I sit back and I watch people. That's what I do. And when I remember I shared that Princella the Queen Maker video when she went on the House of Consciousness, dragged them niggas. I was like, yeah. Let me go see what's up with her. It took me about 3 videos to see what she was on. It literally took me 3 videos to see what Princella was on. Princella trying to get you bitches to all be daggers. That's what she want. She want all you bitches to be daggers. You know how they got the Prince of Pancoochie? She the Princess of Pancoochie. She want all you bitches to be daggers so she can have at all y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's what she want. She want all you bitches to be daggers so that she can have at every single one of y'all whenever she want. Do with that information as you please. It took me 3 lives, no cap, 3 lives. And I was like, oh yeah, I see the play. I see it. And I seen all them women in the comments. And I'm sitting there saying, you know, I sit there saying, I say, man, they wrong for that. Because they got a whole group of women who really believing in what they saying and really following them. And they using it to their advantage. And they misguiding these people on purpose, though. I don't like that. They miss Cynthia G too. I like Cynthia G, but I got to say that part. They misguiding these people on purpose, bro, for their own selfish gain. I was like, it's a special place in hell for people like that. Anyways, let's move on. What else I said I was gonna talk about? This is my thing. Just as much as I couldn't stand Kevin Samuels, y'all know I call him worm food all the time, but I don't drag black men. I bet. I call worm food, and I get that from Cynthia G. She used to call him worm food. But I not Cynthia. I drag Kevin Samuels. What's them other niggas? Fresh and Fit. I got a whole video or two on them too. Fresh and Fit. What's the others? I drag these weird ass men. I drag them. But when you step back and take yourself out of the situation, it's the same on the other side. It's really the same on the other side. It's extreme on the incel side, and it's extreme on whatever they call the women's side of it. And it don't last. It literally don't last. In my opinion, this is what I believe. I believe they used Cynthia G and all them nigga cells to start a divide, to create a divide and cause a clash between black men and black women. And when they got finished with them, and when they felt like that was enough, they got rid of Fresh and Fit, and they got rid of Cynthia G. They used them, in my opinion. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, once they got this side to have men hate women, and this side to have women hate men, there was an all right bet, bye, and got them up out of there. And it's sad because now it's left with people like these two people I was just talking to, who really is going in real life and taking this stuff like for real. That's not cool. That's not cool, because these women don't live like that when they log out. That's all I'm trying to say. These women don't live the way that they live when they log off. These men don't live the way that they live when they log off. But they got all these people divided, and for what? That to me, I ain't like that part. I ain't like that at all. It just wasn't. But see, this the thing, and I'm about to move off of this. This is the thing. Just Saying says, or misandry, a response to misogynoir, like Black Power response to white supremacy. Black women support the blackness that black men throw away. Rather, it's a response. That's what I was just talking about with the Charleston White thing. Rather, it is a response. Rather, it's actionary or reactionary. The point is, it's still not good. For the greater good of the community, is not good, though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Regardless if it's a reaction or an action, it still does not serve the purposes of the community. It doesn't help. It hurts. It just doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't help. It hurts. You tell me how it's been helping, because it hasn't helped. I haven't seen it help nobody. I would never tell a woman to go abort a black child. I don't give a damn what color the child is. Have y'all ever had an abortion? I would never sit down and tell a woman to willingly go and get rid of a child in your stomach. We was just talking about the lady at the schoolhouse was inappropriate. Now y'all over here saying, come on, man. I would never tell a woman to go do that. Man, y'all crazy. And I never support nobody saying that. Man, y'all crazy, man. That's man. You got people going to do stuff that really affect them in real life, and it's just somebody on behind the camera. Man, stop. I never encourage nobody to go do that. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So being acorn centered hurts too because it's a divide. Yes, it is a divide. It don't hurt us. We don't. It is only hurt us to be integrated with the clears. We were fine when we were when we were segregated. All I'm saying is when it comes to black men, all of a sudden it's black or white. I don't understand that second thing, that second comment. But let me say this: when it comes to acorn, that divide is needed. And when I divide, I don't mean black men from black women or black women from black men. That divide is needed. We have to divide in order to basically take back who we are as far as our identity. If you're going to compare that to that incel crap or that femcel crap, yeah, you're in the wrong place, fat. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. Y'all over there talking about hating black men and y'all don't really hate them in real life. Let's talk about it. Y'all on there gathering together because y'all hurt, which we've all been hurt. I've been hurt by black men too. We've all been hurt. But y'all over there hollering about hating black men when you got full black kids sitting in front of you. What about your son? So you hate your son, just saying? You treat your son bad? You hate your son? Do you hate your son? This is a real talk. Because if y'all talking about black men, you don't like your son. You don't like your daddy. You hate your son? How Pac said, we'll have a race of babies. No, we'll have to, wait, how you say? We'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies who make the babies. That's where we at. He called it. We'll have a race of babies who hate the ladies who make the babies. It ain't good on either side. He called it. I'm just saying, if y'all hate y'all son because y'all running around listening to Sinji, or Princella, one of them, I feel sorry for the children. That's all I'm going to say. Because can't nobody online tell me nothing to make me feel no type of way about mine. And if you don't hate your son, you don't hate black men, period. If you don't hate your son, you don't hate black men, period. If you don't hate your son, you don't hate black men. Because your son is going to grow up to be what? A black man. So if you don't hate your son, you playing too. You don't really feel like that. You don't really feel like that. If you don't hate your son, you playing. Let's get into Junior. I'm off that. I ain't about to go back and forth with y'all. I'm off that. Let's move on. Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Tesehki went live, y'all. And I caught half of it and I screen recorded it. I did. Tesehki went live and she had a few things to say about what's been going on with Junior. Okay. Now, they have been on this girl lives. Every time this girl go live, dragging the girl, calling the girl Molesky and all type of stuff. Y'all have been dragging that girl. Y'all did. I got to say that part. Y'all are trying to put on this girl what Chrisean should be doing for her own children. And I think what happened was she finally responded. Does that make sense? I think she just finally responded. And I caught the last half of it. Hold on, let me pause it. I caught the last half of it, and you could tell that she really felt a type of way about this. Hey, Mims. Hold on. Hey, Mims. He says, thank you for the super chat. I took a few days off for hosting a gig on YouTube, and YouTube is in shambles. Everybody fighting. I'm honestly praying for Junior. That baby is innocent. Yes. Oh, and Mims, I seen that thirst trap picture you posted. I said, Mims. Oh, did see the thirst trap picture, Mims. See, yeah. I was like, Mims, what is you trying to do? I did see it. I just want to throw that out there, Mims. I said, well, Mims, what is you trying to do over here with your... Okay, gotcha. I see what he's trying to do. Thirst trap shorty. You looked it good, Mims. You looked it really good. I ain't gonna lie. Mims, you looked it good. I don't know if that was the gig you was at, but you looked it damn good, Mims. You had me do a double take. I had to scroll back up and blow it up. You know what I'm saying? I said, now, what is Mims trying to do over here? Okay. What is he trying to do? But you looked good. But anyways, no, yeah. YouTube is in shambles. Mims, you don't understand. They have literally been like dragging the girl. It's been a lot. And I feel like it's unfortunate and it's unfair because what they're doing now is they're putting this girl's responsibility on one sister. And it's only because the sister is famous, I guess, or not famous, but she's online. People know her. That girl has buku sisters. Thank you for the super chat, Mims. That girl has so many sisters, and they putting it all on this girl. And I don't think that is right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that is fair. And she finally responded. I don't know if she. I want to say she was doing a. I'm sorry. I want to say she was doing a an interview. Is what she was doing. And I guess she said she addressed the fact that she finally saw a comment about, people saying stuff about Junior. And this is what she had to say. Hold on. Because I have it on another window. All right. Oh, Lord. Let me log in. Hold on. No.
At this point, we're all family.
Sorry if it's low, y'all.
I'm going to tell you what I said. You know what I mean? Like, when I seen. Okay, so I seen on earlier. I'm going to tell you this because I guess it can help answer your question. Because I don't want to answer your question and she'd be like, you or whoever is asking it. I don't want them to be like, oh, bitch, you just didn't answer the question. I'm just tell you something. Okay, so boom. Earlier, I was just sitting here getting my glam done for my job because right now we're in the middle of professional job. And I had posted a video of me and my husband, and we were doing like this little step over the broke challenge, and men cannot do it, so I do. Boom. I'm looking at the comments, I'm reading them, I'm laughing, and then one comment stood out to me. Even though I don't talk to her and I don't fuck with her, I don't fuck with what she did to me. Stuff still stands out to me. It's still same blood flowing in my fucking body. Like, let's be real. And like the comment stood out, and then Tesehki, go get your keys and CPS. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Mind you, I haven't been talking to my family like that because I won't go. I'm talking to them when I talk to them. I won't go right now. I seen that and I was like, let me call around the people that I know that still be tapped in that I got watching my family while I'm doing my videos. So I called sources. I asked sources that's actually that we tapped into what's going on with my family. And it was like, oh yeah, I heard that's true. I'm like, that ain't true. As soon as I seen that some CPS guy, with my heart, even though I never even met her child. Yeah, I never met him. I never met him, so it's like my instincts, same instincts that came to me when Chrisean was getting eggs thrown at her when we was in that sprint, and me and her was just arguing before they opened those doors and they started throwing eggs at her. That same instinct of protect your fucking people, protect your loved one. The same instinct came in when I seen that phone sit right there like 2-3 hours ago. I was like, that's not calling. Is it really happening? And mind you, everybody knows that I'm booked all the way up until October as of right now. I'm taking bookings in October as we speak, but mind you, my children are good. My children are perfectly good. You hear me, Brandon? They're perfectly fine. The first thing I thought of was, how am I going to put Junior with my children and make sure I still get the bag and make sure he's good? Because Queen and Michael is good. Here, I'll make sure that just kicked in. I never met him. Me and her got the worst situation. People been comparing this shit to, what's the Cain and Abel? Abel shit? What is it?
Oh, Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel. They've been comparing to that. And I still seen, like, my heart still was like racing like when I seen that. And I asked everybody that kind of could know, hey, this is really true. Because, you know, sometimes people just say shit on Instagram. So my whole point of saying is, like, I felt the same, like, as if we never go through what we went through, which, what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? I know I'm not even home with my children every day because I'm out working every day. My children are with me every day, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And that would be the same thing for him. If we could figure, I don't want him in the system. And I don't even got, that's how.
Hold on. So I figured the second part wasn't going to play, but I did, however, get it. So, I want, because I caught, like I said, I came in halfway through the live, and I was just like, oh my God, like, you know, what in the world? The girl actually broke down. Hold on, I'm about to upload it to my SoundCloud, my what is this? StreamYard. Hold on, I gotta come in on on my phone, and I'm gonna upload it. She actually broke down crying, and I felt so bad for her. Because let me say this while this is uploading. I think that it's unfair. This is just my opinion. I think it is extremely unfair that we put I'm sorry, my bad. That we put Chrisean's responsibility on her. Like I said, as if she don't have multiple siblings, right? And honestly, I wouldn't have even addressed the comment of whoever that was. Hold on. It's saying, let me let it finish cropping. 1 second. I honestly would not have addressed that comment from that Chriseanimal because I know that's who that was. But I think that is completely unfair that we sit up here and try to hold this girl accountable for Chrisean's negligence. That's not her problem. Listen, and not, mind you, this is the weirdest part. She said it from the beginning. Hey, I'm booked all the way up until October. She can't even take Chrisean baby if she wanted to, or Chrisean Jr. if she wanted to. Because even if she took the baby, she's on the road, she's on the go. How can she, you see what I'm saying, take care of a baby? She's not even in a position. If anything, if any of them are in a position, it's the ones who are literally at home. I don't even think, not Tessa, what's the other one? Who was stealing that money allegedly. I don't even think she's in a position to take the baby because she is pregnant and about to have a baby of her own. I think that is completely and utterly unfair. This is just my opinion. That they put that on that girl because that girl did not do anything to deserve everybody on here trying to drag this girl because she doesn't feel, it's uploading, y'all, because she doesn't feel the exact way, or she's not over there dropping everything to go get Junior. This girl has 11 siblings, or 10. Is it 10 or 11? 10 or 11 siblings, whom which she has no relationship with. It's uploading. She has no relationship with any of these people. Chrisean literally excommunicated herself from all of her family. Were you guys not there when China went online and dragged her? I did a video on it. Dragged Chrisean, saying that she unfollowed all of the family on social media when she moved in over there by Blue. When she started over there saying that she's going to be back with Blue. I did a whole video on it. She don't have a relationship with these people. She literally doesn't. And I think it's unfair for us to put this all on one sister who really is not even capable of taking care of the baby because she is on the go. I'm pretty sure her children is not getting everything they need from her because she's running book. She just told y'all she booked to October. But it's, in my opinion, it's another way for the Chriseanimals to literally put Chrisean's BS on somebody else. This is all Chrisean's fault. This is nobody else's fault but Chrisean. This whole situation is nobody else's fault except Chrisean. That's it. And the only person suffering, like I said from the very beginning, is the baby. The only person suffering in this whole situation is not Chrisean, it's not Blueface, it's not Ronnie, it's the baby. It's the baby. And instead of people literally honing in on the fact that this child is literally out here with nobody to help him right now, allegedly, because I've heard rumors, they said he was at CPS. I'm not going off of that blogger. That blogger ain't showed me no receipts to show that this baby is at CPS. So I don't know where the baby is. I've heard the baby is with the godparents. I don't know where the baby is. But what I'm saying is there's nothing on nothing that shows me what's going on with this child. And the only person that's hurting is the baby. And instead of the Chriseanimals focusing in on, okay, let's make sure, let's y'all do all this investigative work. Y'all be calling down to the courthouses. Y'all be standing in front of the jails, all of this stuff. They should put that energy into figuring out this child's whereabouts and if he's okay, if he need anything. But they're not going to do that because they don't care. It's all about making Chrisean look good. Y'all, this video uploading, it's just taking a little second. It's uploading, y'all. I want to show this to y'all. It's all about making Chrisean look good. That's all this is about. That's literally all this about. Chrisean. But the baby, we don't know where the baby at. But it's just unfortunate because, like I said, that child is suffering. Come on, video, upload. It's uploading, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just taking a second. I don't ever want to lose this feeling. Can't nobody else, you can feel me. I'll be a good girl. Oh, Lord. All right. It took me offline. Hold on. Let me try to add it one more time. I feel bad for that baby, bro. I really do. That baby don't deserve none of this. All this bickering back and forth. And let me show y'all this too. Because let me see, is it? Hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all this too while I wait on this to upload. Shout out Captain for Likes. She had some stuff going on. Ronnie is literally on there going back and forth with the girl Bonnie Lachey, because the girl Bonnie Lachey told him to come get the baby. You don't have to hide no more. Come get your baby. Look, while this upload. First of all, this him saying he'll take a DNA test.
Legally, if niggas want to do a DNA test, all right, you want to do, hey, your boy Blue, he be home in a minute. I mean, free that man. We don't wish jail on no man. Free that nigga when he get home. Feel me? Set that up and we get it out the way. Feel me? That shit ain't about nothing. Feel me? Y'all know baby boy was born in Baltimore. Feel me? Y'all know, feel me? They was doing their thing on the, feel me? I don't know how much calculating y'all need to do. Y'all think Junior look like me though? On some real shit? Y'all really think that? Y'all crazy.
This is trolling to me at this point. This is literal trolling to me. Why is you on here, Ronnie, talking about, oh, y'all think the baby look like me? I'll take the DNA, free that man Blue. What are you talking about? Nobody has the best interest of the child. Nobody. Now, this is him going back and forth with the girl Bonnie Lachey. Let me read this. What the F you been blowing me up for? You need more money from Blue to stay quiet. He said, you too internet fanned out. He says, are you deaf? She said, why call? Just breathe on the phone. The F, weirdo, the F, go get your kid. You know, just lost. You know, you just lost your what? Your call, Lil Uber. I don't know. I'll Uber you. I don't know. Hold on. I'll Uber you. Y'all know I can't read niggonomics. Okay, here we go.
Fuck, you keep calling my phone. You need more money to stay quiet? Hello? Rondo! Why are you calling and staying quiet? You a weirdo. But don't bite the hand that feeds you, so if you're gonna talk, you better talk to me nice. Hello, motherfucker. Okay, I'll wait. We'll just sit on the phone. I can hear you breathing, motherfucker. Hello? Is anyone out there? The fuck? Speak, nigga. The fuck is you quiet for? Speak. Like, what the fuck you gotta say? Why is you calling me?
This is childish.
And I heard you got in a car accident. God don't play about me. You better be careful out there in these streets, honey.
This is so childish.
Do you want to speak or do you want to sit here and be weird?
How long does this go on?
Like, we all know that's your kid. All I was trying to do is tell you to get your son. Like, you don't have to play the game no more. So...
it's childish. It's uber childish, super childish, super childish, super childish. Now, this is what, wait, I think I wanted to show y'all this too. Chrisean's ex, Ronnie, responds to Bonnie Lachey about his alleged son, Chrisean Jr. He said she better shut the F up before I cut off her food stamps. Again, these are the so-called maybe possible parents. These are the possible parents we're talking about. Bonnie Lachey got a kid. He's possibly the parent of Junior. Rockhead locked up. Blueface locked up. Blueface mama ain't worth a dime. And neither is Chrisean, unfortunately. Her mama ain't worth a dime. Her sisters ain't worth a dime. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And the only person that's affected is the baby.
About some, don't be talking about the baby, this and that. Like, nigga, like, we all know it's your kid. Like, you could stick up for your kid or whatever, but why don't you just go get your baby? Like, it's safe to get your baby now. Like, you don't have to play the role that that's not your kid. Like, you could go get your kid. Chrisean's in jail, Blue's in jail. Like, go get your baby. Like, we know he paid you off to, you know, be quiet so that they could pretend like Blue's the dad. Like, we know, like, it's cool. Like, niggas is locked up now. Go get your baby. Like, stop that shit. You have a chance to change the baby life, and instead of, you know, keeping it in that predicament and getting paid off to, like, do that, that's crazy. But, you know, to each his own. But go get your kid now. Like, it's safe. Like, he's cool. Like, we all know the baby looks dead ass just like you. Like, just go get your kid, bro. Just go get your kid. Going live, Chrisean X talking about some dumb.
This says, is this the boy? What's his name? The boy, the cousin? Junior is safe and in good hands. He has been seen by a doctor and been taken care of now. Everyone can stop crashing out about who gonna watch the baby. It says, I'm not explaining Junior right now. Just know he is being taken care of. He's not with Marsh or CPS. And then Carlissa says, stop worrying about where Chrisean baby is. Junior is where he and the daddy want him to be with family. She don't know. We appreciate all y'all worrying and concerns. Everything ain't y'all's concern. She does not know. I don't like this lady. I don't like this lady, y'all. I don't like this lady. Let me show y'all the rest of this video because I got to get off here and bring Saint to the doggone to the place. Let me show y'all the rest of this video.
My children are good. My children are perfectly good. You hear me, Brandon? They're perfectly fine. The first thing I thought of was, how am I going to put Junior with my children and make sure I still get the bag, but make sure he's good? Because Queen and Michael is good. You hear me? I'll make sure that's just kicked in. I never met him. Me and her got the worst situation. People been comparing this shit to, what's the Cain and Abel? Abel shit? What is it?
Oh, Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel. They've been comparing to that. And I still seen, like, my heart still was like racing like a motherfucker when I seen that. And I asked everybody that kind of could know, hey, is this really true? Because, you know, sometimes people just say shit on Instagram. So my whole point of saying this is, like, I felt the same, like, as if we never go through what we went through. Bitch, what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? I know I'm not even home with my children every day because I'm out working every day. But my children are with me every day, if that makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? And that would be the same thing for him. Like, if we could figure, I don't want him in the system. And I don't even got, that's how crazy the situation is. I don't even want to talk. I don't want him in the system. Mind you, it's not because, like, it's because it's like, at the end of the day, we're not just a regular family. Everybody knows about what the fuck is going on. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, all you fucking weirdos and people that's praying on this shit like that, I get it. Y'all mad at her. You mad at her. Bitch, I'm mad at her. I'm disappointed in her. But he has nothing to do with that. That child has nothing to do with that. So my first instincts kicked in, bitch. See what you can do to help it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that helps your answer or your question, but that's how I felt about the situation. I wanted to help. I don't know how I can help. I don't even talk to them. I'm busy as fuck. I barely get to spend time with my children. But I promise you, my children is my children. My children are good. You get what I'm saying? So the same thing will be for anybody child that had to come and live over here. And that's how I felt with that situation, because it's a sad situation.
All right, so let's switch to something lighter real quick.
Yes, because I don't want to cry.
Like, before we get there, just lighten up real quick.
Give me.
How you feel? What's going on?
I'm sad. I want to cry.
Oh no.
All right. This my thing. Y'all. And I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. We could discuss it later on this evening. We'll go more into detail this evening. But let me say this. I've been saying this from the very beginning. The only person that's hurting in this situation is that baby. And Chrisean has set this thing up just for this to go or maybe it's a lack of setting it up. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, this child is hurting. That girl can't get the baby. She can't. And the fact that the Chriseanimals who hate her are now over there trying to drag the girl, telling her that, oh, she need to get the baby. She need to get the baby. Y'all should have been telling your leader that she shouldn't have been allegedly doing drugs and alcohol when she was pregnant. Y'all shouldn't have been over there parading her and championing her on this BS. Y'all should have had the concern for the baby then. And you don't have the concern for her now. You're just saying that because it looks good. This child literally is by himself. Literally. Don't nobody around that baby care about that baby. Nobody. Don't tell me March. Don't tell me January. Don't tell me Carlissa. Nobody around this baby cares anything about this baby. I feel horrible for this baby. Unfortunately, I called it when she said she was pregnant. I said it first. I said, this child is going to be, nobody ain't going to worry about the child. This baby, and here you go. Y'all need to leave Tesehki alone. Y'all need to be blaming the bitch behind bars, the snaggletooth bastard behind bars. That's who y'all need to be blaming. This ain't Tesehki fault. This ain't China fault. This ain't Tessa fault. This ain't none of her chastity. This ain't nobody's fault but the Mormon who had them. Period. I don't know if he's at CPS. I don't know that to be true. That's what they said, but ain't nobody showing the receipt. So at this point, we still up for where the baby at. I'm still hashtag where the hell is Junior? Because ain't nobody pulled no receipt. Not one person. Everybody talking about the baby here, the baby. I ain't seen the receipt. So right now, I don't know where the baby at. It's just unfortunate that this child has to suffer. We're gonna go more into detail 5 o'clock at the dollhouse, man. I gotta bring Saint to the get his shots. We'll go further into detail this evening at the dollhouse. If y'all got any information or tea on this, please send it to me, voodoodollpodcast@gmail.com, or hit me on my Instagram. Not really Instagram, it gets so flooded in there, I ain't gonna lie. voodoodollpodcast@gmail.com if you got some receipts. Send a link or whatever you got, and I'll go check it out. Shout out to the person who sent that to me. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but ultimately, like I said, I just feel bad for the baby. Let me get off of here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I see y'all 5 o'clock down at the dollhouse. Y'all pull over, pop out over on the dollhouse. I gotta get Saint off here. Let me Joce y'all up out of here. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just